Change happens to all of us, but it's not always easy to accept. Sometimes we resist change when it affects our daily routines, beliefs, or habits. In this video, we will explain the reasons behind our behaviors and shed light on the psychological factors that influence them. By understanding these dynamics better, we can improve our approach and develop effective strategies for adapting to change. Also, if you find our content helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel. It's natural to feel afraid of what we don't know or understand. We often imagine worst-case scenarios, experiencing discomfort and uncertainty when exploring fresh possibilities. The fear of the unknown is a powerful force that keeps people from changing their lives. Change requires us to leave behind the familiar and embrace something new, which can be thrilling and terrifying at the same time. The fear of the unknown stems from our natural inclination to avoid potential risks and stay within our comfort zones. We often worry about what could happen if we step into the unknown. This fear can be paralyzing, preventing us from taking the necessary steps for personal growth and development. When we resist change, we miss out on valuable opportunities for learning and self-discovery. The next invisible force that keeps us from embracing change is our comfort zones and habitual behaviors. The comfort zone is like a safe haven, where routines and habits provide security and familiarity. On the other hand, habitual behaviors are like well-worn paths that we tread without thinking, like following a set script in our daily lives. People are naturally drawn to their comfort zone because it offers stability and predictability. However, staying there for too long can lead to stagnation and a lack of personal growth. Habitual behaviors are like autopilot mode, where we go through the motions without conscious thought. They provide a sense of ease and efficiency, but can also hinder us from trying something new. Combining comfort zones and habitual behaviors creates a formidable barrier to change. Stepping out of the comfort zone requires breaking free from the gravitational pull of familiar routines. To overcome this resistance to change, we must challenge ourselves to break the chains of habitual behaviors and venture outside our comfort zone. While this may be intimidating initially, doing so can lead to personal growth and self-discovery. Another significant reason why people resist change is the fear of losing control. When faced with the prospect of change, we may feel like we're losing our grip on familiar circumstances. This loss of control can trigger anxiety and reluctance to embrace change. We naturally seek stability and a sense of agency in our lives. The known provides a reassuring structure, like a well-built house with firm foundations. Change, however, feels like stepping into quicksand, where the ground beneath us is uncertain and unpredictable. The fear of losing control can manifest in various ways. People may worry about making the wrong decisions or fear the consequences of change. To overcome this, we must recognize that change is a natural part of life and a constant force that shapes our journey. Instead of resisting change, we can learn to adapt and navigate through it. This means letting go of the need to control every aspect of our lives. We need to trust ourselves and our ability to handle whatever comes our way. Now, let's talk about how emotional attachments play a significant role in why we resist change. When faced with the prospect of change, we may hesitate to let go of familiar places, people, or things that hold emotional significance. We naturally form emotional connections to our surroundings. These connections provide a sense of belonging and comfort. Change, however, can disrupt these emotional bonds, creating feelings of loss and uncertainty. The fear of letting go can be a powerful force, like a gravitational pull, keeping us tied to the past. Like an old photograph in a treasured album, emotional attachments evoke memories and nostalgia, making change seem like a threat to cherished moments. We must acknowledge our emotional attachments to overcome this resistance and understand that change does not erase the past. Instead of clinging to the familiar, we can learn to carry the essence of our emotional attachments with us. Embracing change requires being open to new emotional connections and experiences. Just as seasons change, so do we. We can find the courage to step into the unknown by releasing the fear of leaving emotional attachments behind. Instead of resisting change, let us cherish the memories of the past while stepping forward with hope and anticipation for the adventures that lie ahead. Alright, let's talk about cognitive dissonance, which is a psychological phenomenon that contributes to people's resistance to change. When faced with new information or ideas that conflict with our existing beliefs or attitudes, we experience mental discomfort, like a puzzle missing crucial pieces. This dissonance arises from the clash between what we know and encounter, creating an internal struggle to reconcile the contradictions. We naturally seek consistency and coherence in our thoughts and actions. When change challenges our established beliefs, it's like a wind threatening to knock down our carefully constructed walls of certainty. We may ignore or dismiss new information to avoid this discomfort. This defensive response protects our existing beliefs, even if we may be outdated or limiting. Overcoming cognitive dissonance involves a process of introspection and critical thinking. By questioning and challenging our assumptions, we can bridge the gap between old and new ideas, like connecting two jigsaw puzzle pieces. Change is not about abandoning our beliefs entirely, but refining and evolving them. While cognitive dissonance can be uncomfortable, it is also an opportunity for intellectual and emotional growth. We can expand our understanding of the world by embracing change and allowing for shifts in perspectives. By accepting the discomfort that comes with growth, we can become more adaptable and enlightened. Remember, change is not an adversary, but an ally, guiding us toward growth and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The road to change may be challenging, but its rewards are worth every step taken. We would love to hear from you. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. While you wait for the next episode, make sure to check out our video about how to rediscover happiness. You can find an ultimate guide in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.